something happened. I was rushing over. I was rushing to get here. So sorry. I had to take Babu out, and then I had this video, and no, I'm not really feeling any better, to be honest. Hi. So I thought my voice is still kind of hard to muster, So I think if it's okay, I'll have an unrelated thing, read the stories to you. That's okay. I don't want to not stream. But I can't really talk super good. Making that video was so hard. It took like an hour to do, just to get my voice to work a little bit, you know? Good morning, thank you! Yeah, we hit 20k, I guess I have to change my goal. I have to change my goal. I can't believe it. I woke up and I was like, what? You guys really like fishing, don't you? I say, Tony, thank you for becoming honorary demon again, yeah! So yeah, I'm so sorry. My foot's still butchered. But you knew I would? Really? I didn't know I would. Make sure to get better voice. Well, I'm here now. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I won't keep it super long, but I do want to read your foundation. It'll cheer me up. It'll cheer me up when I'm sick. Let me see. Yes. Okay. You guys have any good sites that do readings? Like you place it in and they'll read it for you? Did you know something? First time viewer, nice to meet you. Hi, Sazi, you're not new. Welcome. Mr. Tony, thank you for the super chat. You guys are getting 20k subscribers, you're adorable team. Oh, thank you. Angie, thank you for the super chat. Congrats. Reina on 20k, thank you so much! If you can't do it this time, we're gonna force you to do it. Oh, no, let me turn it down, sorry. Is that better? Is that better? No, I keep putting off the fanfiction thing and I wanna read them. I don't have one. I don't have one, unfortunately. How was your Christmas, Reina? Kanishmas? Demon Kanishmas was very good, thank you. Hi, I'm French. You know how to say words in French? Bonjour? 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 Comment allez-vous? Where's the race card fanfic? Rainy! You have to write it, Reina. Rainy? You have to tell the story of our love, Reina. The biggest, saddest loser. Thank you for the super shot. Says 20k goal for end of January. Smashes before end of December. I can't believe it. Congrats on 20k, my love. Thank you, Rainy. I love you. I love Rainy. I love you, Rainy. I love that cat so much. I mean, dragon. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything, Rainy. Google Sensei, okay. Hey, Mr. Donald? Eh? Mate. Yes, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm here to hear some fanfics with a change for the Reinasun more. We shall soon see. Happy for your recent demon body level up, my lady. Yes. Thank you, good sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Noodle, thank you for the donation. Congrats on doing the Reina. You deserve it and so much more. Sorry, I was a little distracted. I'm so sorry. Congrats on achieving one more goal. With anyone ahead of you, I'm so happy that your hard work and dedication is paying off. Looking forward to celebrating many more milestones with you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much for the help to me. Good. Your children look so smooth. Yeah, look at my hair. Look at it go. Look at it. Rainy, you looking? Hey, Rainy. Mitte. You're right. You see? You're looking. Stop, you're too cute. No. Can't stop, won't stop. This party's not stopping. I'm on a train. Going. Hey, so I guess we should probably get poke the cheeker. Yeah, you can poke my cheeks. Go ahead. Pasta eating stream? I can't believe I said that and I'll eat pineapple pizza. I don't even like this stuff. I don't even like pineapple pizza. Hi, welcome. Wow, nice one. I don't want to eat it. Don't make me eat it. I have to eat pineapple pizza because of you guys. Hey, let me see. Let me look it up. Text to speech that captivates. I don't want that. Oh, this is nice. Free text to speech reader. Okay. You guys want a British person? You guys, oh, natural reader? Oh, I see Kenji. I see. Natural reader. This looks cool. You won't, mate? I'm gonna have a British person read this. I don't want to make an account. I hate doing that. How do I do it? Is it extension? It's not quite what I was thinking. That's my second most natural accent. Why, thank you today, Jamal. I agree with that. I think I'll use TTS reading. So let's go ahead and get the first story in here. I'm looking at my hashtag. Hashtag Reinasun fix. And if at any point I'm feeling like I can't go on, I'm just sick, I will go. But I'm not there yet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stories. It's a dragon film? Oh, that's kind of nice. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's look at this one. The first one's by Song Guy. Yeah, I want to be told stories. I'm gonna read it with you. Wait, do I have to download it to drag and drop books? Guys. PDF documents? Okay. Oh wait. Okay. Here? Oh, that's kinda nice! Okay. No? No problem? Here. Can I choose the voice? Can I choose the voice, guys? Listen. Wait. I think I can speak. Sharon is the speaker right now. Let's get British up in here. We'll get race UK's to say this for us. It's okay to be British and fun. It's kinda a lot going on, so it's okay. Think this will work. Shall we see? No. Oh. It's working. I have to get an audio fix. So turn off properly. I apologize for the scuffle, guys. I apologize. Yeah, I can. Okay. See the story. But I have to fix the audio, but I can't hear it. There we go. Hey. Okay, this is by some guy. A fistful of salmon. Hey.
A fistful of salmon. The door swung open, the chime of the bell letting the clerk inside know a new...
Okay, wait, this is so slow. Speed, we'll change it to... 2.
The door swung open, the chime of...
Okay, it's too fast! That's too fast! It's too fast, Grace! Please, Grace!
The door swung open, the chime of the bell letting the clerk inside know a new customer had entered. The man straightened his bow tie and made his way outside. Welcome to Gail's convenience store, the man announces happily. A wave of beautifully long and straight pink hair was the first thing the man saw.
That's my
The
hair!
black hat resting on top contrasting sharply with the bright color. Bafflingly, there were 2 horns protruding from the top of the hat on both sides of the head.
Excuse me.
The woman walked around the store, picking out things to buy. Mostly coffee, candy, and one Lurasuka brand map of the area.
Just drink coffee.
She made 2 laps around the store. A pair of beautiful blue eyes scanned the shelves up and down.
Oh,
For a moment, the man swore he saw disappointment cross the girl's face. Finally, she made her way to the cash register, setting down the quite bountiful haul of coffee, carrots, and candy, alongside the map on the table. The man had only a moment of hesitation before speaking up. I hope you found everything you were looking for, little lady,
yeah.
he says warmly. You got salmon here, she spoke, her voice melodic and angelic,
You got salmon
betraying
here.
the horns on the top of her head. The man offered an apologetic smile.
Hello, fish.
Sorry miss, we're fresh out of salmon. For a moment, sadness could be seen in her eyes. As quickly as it came, it went. The girl placed some money on the table. This is everything, she says curtly. The man nods and goes about putting everything in a bag for her. In the meantime, he tried to make small talk. Well, can I interest you in some of our finest broccoli? Grown right here in Valentine. The man was cut off when the girl whipped around, skillfully grabbing both of her gorgeous, golden-plated revolvers and blasting the broccoli stand.
Oh my god!
The bullets found their
totally
targets
would
and
do
tore
it.
the vegetables apart. Broccoli bits flew in all directions, and by the time she was finished there was nothing left. She emptied the spent casings from both revolvers before quickly reloading them and expertly spinning them around her fingers. The clerk slowly peeked out from under the counter just in time to see what he could only call a tail, place one of the revolvers back into its holster.
Yeah, my
I
tail
don't eat no stinkin' broccoli. Her words
I
were
don't eat no
punctuated
stinking
by an
broccoli.
unexplainable trill of a steel guitar. As if the girl had a spaghetti western orchestra ready to play wherever she went. The man knew better than to ask, even more so because somehow, nobody outside the store had heard the
Spaghetti
gunshot.
Western Orchestra.
So he knew it was better to just ignore what had just happened. Sir, haven't seen you around these parts. What's your name, miss? He asks. The girl adjusts her hat
I'm a
before speaking.
cowboy.
Name's not important, she responds. The clerk is confused, then it dawns on him. Hey, if you're in trouble, I ain't speaking to nobody. I can keep a secret, he says in a hushed voice. The girl doesn't respond. For a moment he thought he was in trouble. Suddenly, in a blink of an eye, like a snake striking, the girl threw a knife at the wall, the point lodging itself at the very center of a wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive, Tina Skywalkie.
Oh my god, Tina
Wanted for robbery of
Skywalkie.
the Uruhuru Grey Salmon Canning Company. Reckless horse racing alongside famed racer Nene Amano. Premarital
Oh my
hand-holding
god.
with chat. Alleged
Oh my
leader of the
god.
Sunray cult. Reward $10,000.
This is awesome.
The clerk's blood went icy cold. His eyes widened in surprise and even fear. His eyes glanced back at the girl. His words come in only whispers. You're Tina Skywalkie? He asks. The girl only grabs the
Tina
bags and walks toward the
Skywalkie,
door.
I'm
Upon
dying.
opening it, she stops and
This
glances
is so much
back.
better than me
My
reading it.
name's Reina. Reinasun. Another trill of a guitar sounded as she walked away. 3 hours later. The sun had already begun to set by the time a set of hoofballs from a strong horse made their way into camp. Horseshoe Overlook had become a peaceful place for the sunrise to rest.
She's so
The camp
good.
was busy with activity,
He's so
mostly
good.
consisting of the sunrise hiding all cult-like paraphernalia from Reina before she saw it. Reina dismounted Biblioteca, her trusty steed, and headed
Yay!
deeper into camp.
Biblioteca.
She made a beeline towards the chef of the group, Reggie, in order to drop off the candies, coffee and carrots she had gotten. Reggie looks disappointed at the lack of salmon but didn't stop stirring the delicious-smelling broth. Reina entered the tent in the center of the camp and sighed. Their plans to go to Vestimia had nearly fallen into shambles when the Charlotte Suzu agency got involved.
Oh my god,
They
this
were
is
good,
awesome.
cunning, their leader a deceptively adorable girl who seemed to be 2 steps ahead of them at all times.
She's like Megan from
3
Chicken
months
Jive.
without salmon, things are getting rough. A voice came from the entrance of the tent.
This is so good.
Joseph stood there, removing his work gloves and looking absolutely astounded at the fact that underneath his left glove, there is another glove.
There's
Joseph
another
shook his head
glove,
as
oh
he
my
removed
god.
the second glove. Then he removed his hat, as if lamenting the fact that they had no salmon to give to their queen, as they referred to her. You should join the rest of us at the
There's
campfire.
another
I
glove.
think I have a plan, he says. The fire was most welcome, warming them up on a cold night. Sassy picked away at the guitar, a soft tune emanating from the instrument helping to ease the Sunray gang. Tirijima would go around offering seconds to the sunrise, many of which accepted the food wholeheartedly. Joseph would busy himself with polishing some of the group's weapons. Shigler would
This is
count
so
the money the whole
cute.
group had made as a collective. Shigler looked up at N00
Shigler?
who shook his head. They couldn't afford an escape to Vestina yet. N00 side things were getting complicated very quickly.
This is so cute.
Reina would clear her throat and all activities around the campfire ceased. The leader of the sunrise was going to address them. Reina took off her hat and looked at all her followers. The faithful band of people who would on occasion bully her and would go to the ends of the earth for her. Reina prepared herself
Bullies! Bunch of bullies!
With family, she began. A chorus of agreeing voices sounded around the campfire. You're loyal, she continued.
You're
The
loyal!
sunrise all agreed. Soon your hard work will pay off. We're going far away and we'll be swimming in salmon with the Princess of Vestinia. But now we need some money, Reina says and brings out the map she had bought. Setting it down on a nearby table. She then points to a railroad path nearby. This is the Shiicho Transcontinental Railway. They're going to be carrying medicine from the Namiji Frisia Pharmaceutical Company and raw materials to the Nina Macarano Metalworks factory. She begins to speak.
This all makes total
All the
sense to me.
sunrise gathered around to listen. Here's the good news. This train is also carrying a massive shipment of salmon. She exclaims, the sunrise seems to be more lively.
Salmon!
Tomorrow morning, we will take that train and ride it off into the sunset, she says triumphantly. The sunrise all cheer and holler, praising their leader. The next day, the rays of the early morning sun were piercing through the sky.
This is so
Dew adorned
good!
the grass, and a
This
large
has no
group of
business being
sunrise
this
hid
good.
amongst the foliage. Their leader stood on top of a large pile of objects placed in front of the railway in order to force the train to stop. The unmistakable chugging of the train drew near. Reina covered her face with her bandana and wrapped her lever-action rifle. The train peaked around a corner and screeched to a stop. Mwah-rah-rah, Reina laughed.
Mwah-rah-rah! That's how I'm gonna
The
say it loud now.
sunrise stormed the
Mwah-rah-rah!
train, kicking out every passenger and gaining control of the train quickly. They cleared out the train tracks and allowed Reina to board a train.
I feel
She
like
was
we're in
then
Red Dead!
escorted to the carriage that housed the salmon. And sure enough, on one of them newfangled coolers. Salmon.
Salmon!
Jackpot boys. She announces
Jackpot
the sunrise
boys.
let out a loud, roaring cheer. After they had loaded every belonging on it, the train was set to move full speed
Don't call me
ahead.
the script.
Their freedom is now
I will
assured.
treasure the script of my life.
Next stop Vestinia, Reina exclaims, as the train rides off into the sunset. Finn.
We got it! We got the salmon! That was so good, seriously! Seriously! I loved all the cameos. I loved that so many members of Chow were there. And all my co-highs and gen mates. That was incredible! Everybody please give Sangai a round of applause. That's such good writing. I could see it in my head. I could literally see it in my head. Thank you so much. It was so good. What a way to start off. I love it. I really love it a lot. Okay, let me get the next one. Get the next one ready. This is so awesome. I can't believe it. Next we have Reggies. Okay. Fanfic contains lemon? Okay, so I wonder, can I not just copy and paste? I don't have them downloaded, so it'll be easier if I could just... Oh, or type, edit, and paste here. Nice, okay. You guys want to stick with Grace? Or do you want... with Audrey? Lucy, let's try Lucy. Sunrise! It's only 18 plus? God, I mean, that's okay. That's good. Thank you.
It is a romantic night in the docks. I'm inside a restaurant.
Wait, oh, good morning. So fast. So funny how every one is a different speed. This wasn't no. Hey, it won't. It's not doing the same thing it did before. I'll just download it. Hey, no Spotify. No Spotify. Get out of here. I'm not trying to play no music right now. I'll just download it. Okay? Yeah, she's in a hurry. Where you going, Lucy? What you got going on, Lucy? Thanks you guys for bearing with me with my voice. Like, I feel fine other than my voice being kinda bad right now. So, I hope that's not too distracting, having a robot voice instead of my voice. Hope it's okay. Hi. It's literally a parody of what Blood Raiders. You want me to read it with my voice? Is that what you want? This is so funny. Hi, welcome. You still sound cute as frick, okay. I'm a little nervous, self-conscious. Wait. Okay, let me put it up. Oh my gosh, I'm finally doing the fanfic I've always wanted to do. I've been having so little time lately with all the work and holidays, but I finally got some time to write something down. I hope you all enjoy my fanfic, and tell me what you think on the comment section of this Wattpad, yeah? Oh, I'll take Grace. Lucy do.
A date. Oh my gosh, I'm finally doing the fanfic I always wanted to do. Greater than W less than. I've been
Greater
having
than
so
W
little
less
time
than.
lately with all the work and holidays, but now I finally got some time to write something down.
I like Lucy better.
I
She
hope
sounds
you
more
all
natural.
enjoy my fanfic and tell me what you think on the comment section of this Wattpad, yeah.
Yeah.
The fanfic contains
Oh.
Lemon. It is a romantic night in the docks. I'm inside a restaurant, on the docks with my date Richardson. It's a weird name, but he seduced me enough to accept this date. I'm going inside. I see Richard, wearing a white shirt, blue jeans and flip-flops. It fits with his fluffy brown hair. Gosh, he's so handsome. Meanwhile, I came just with a white dress and sandals. I look like a girl on a sunflower field, fitting for the summer, but also fitting for a date in the docks. I am a genius. I say it out loud. The guard is looking me weird. Like he can't believe those words came from my mouth. Is he thinking I'm some kind of idiot? Gosh, that's so rude. I decide to give him a good shoulder as I enter single quote, ouch my eyes. Says the guard when I enter. I think I hit him with my meter-long ribbon made of diamonds. Well, he kinda deserved that. What a butt.
What a butt.
I'm seeing
Yeah.
Richardson from the
Meter
distance.
long
I
ribbon.
can't believe this date is happening. As I'm approaching, I'm getting wetter and wetter. The waterfall and someone screamed at me. Hey,
Yeah, 'cause I'm
stop
sweaty,
going through
right?
the water font,
'Cause
you dumb
I'm
base.
sweaty,
You're
right?
ruining my floor. I didn't realize that I went directly to the water font. Richardson sees this with a poker face, almost as he didn't notice me. Admit, I'm being stupid. I'm so nervous right now. I hope he doesn't notice that I'm wet like a fish. Hey, says Richardson. He noticed me.
Oh my
gosh, what
God.
should I do? Okay, don't do anything stupid and say hi back. Suck a lemon, you dirtbag. I say that as I sit on the table. Why did I just said? Oh my effing god, why would I say something like that to my effing date? Am I stupid? Of course I am, but I didn't know I would be that stupid. Single quote, oh sure. Suck here. Take this half lemon too, says
my
Richardson. He gave me half of a yellow and juicy lemon. I can see the juices popping out of his handsome hand. Oh god. Without realizing, I start running out of shame, and I heard Richardson scream single quote, get to the chopper. I enter the chopper that was there and decided to get out of the place with half a lemon without paying anything, almost killing a guard and wet like a fish. This is without a doubt the worst date ever. My name is Reinasun, and this date never happened.
Reina, it's not that hard to pronounce. Reina, what's up with British people mispronouncing my name? What? This was absolute chaos. I'm so confused. And I'm also so shocked that I went on a date with Richard. Man, his seducing skills are just so good. Reina, it's not hard to pronounce my name. I'm not sorry at all. This is so funny. I can't Yeah, there's a lot to unpack. Bye, thanks for coming, my Ranger. Bye. Bye. You got you with the what? What the? What really got me going, you know? I don't know, but she just knows how to win over a demon. Can't even say that seriously. God, the cringe! Cringe of Richard. Not the cringe of this fanfiction. I think this fanfiction is everything it's meant to be. There's a limit in the story, I got you. Right, because it's a Wattpad fanfiction. I get it, it's a parody. And I love it. I love this. And under that glove was another glove. It's so silly. Okay, let me get the next one. This is I'm really loving these. This is helping me feel better. Reina's Christmas surprise? Clean version? There's a yabai version? This is little kitty guy up. Kitty, are you here? Here, kitty. I haven't seen them. Yeah, it was so good as a pair. Yeah, it was really good. Fallen Angel, by the way, he's so pretty. So good to see you. This is definitely cheering me up, you guys. Even though I'm sick. You guys really have a way of words. Okay. Katie's here? Oh, good, okay. Hi! So there's a not clean version? Huh? I might want to read it. Not on stream though, just send it to me. Oh, hi! Okay, let's listen to this.
Reina's Christmas surprise.
Reina! It's
Clean
Reina!
version. Following the
Reina!
24-hour stream,
Don't make me
Reina
lose my
completed.
voice!
She later called Naya to thank her. Reina and Naya spoke gently to one another during the call briefly but with their whole heart. Hey Naya, I would like to thank you again for playing with me during the stream and for supporting me. It was a blessing in disguise, truly. Reina said excitedly. Naya lightly claimed it was nothing. I was glad to join and it was fun. How did you like the experience? Reina thought for a moment, then spoke. It was really fun. I got to experience a really amazing moment I never would have expected to in my life. But if it wasn't for any other girls supporting me, then I would have been too bored or embarrassed. Naya sat in silence for a moment. Naya, are you still there? Naya, hello? Reina asked diligently. Naya spoke up. Reina, I was thinking, can you come over so I can speak to you about an idea I had? I don't know if it is a good one, however. Reina excitedly claimed, of course. After all, you did help me. I'll be right over as soon as possible. Naya then said thank you, I'll see you soon. As soon as they hung up, Reina immediately got dressed and put on her makeup and prepared to travel to Nan house. Bye Mama. I'll be at Naya's place today. Okay Tina, make sure to stay safe and don't talk to strangers.
Tina!
Reina then went over to her husband, giving her a light kiss and saying stay home today and be a good girl. I'll be back tomorrow hopefully.
What?
As Reina is putting on her shoes, Mama comes to the front door and gives Reina a small lunch box of food and tells her I'll see you later honey, and make sure to eat your broccoli this time.
No!
Reina thinks to herself,
Never!
Mama won't know if I feed them to Naya. Mama speaks again and says don't feed them to Naya or throw them away either, understood? Okay. I will, Reina answers. Reina checks the time and sees it is already 10 a.m. I'm off.
No!
She
No,
shouts
Walker.
before rushing out the door and closing it. Reina quickly gets in her car to start it up from the cold air outside. She waits for her car to heat up by sending a text to Nea saying be over soon, then proceeds to type in Nea's address into her navigator.
Nea's
All the while,
address. Yeah,
Nea
Nea's
is lying
address.
in bed thinking about the idea she had.
Tina's not
She
canon!
gets up before and sits on her bed for a moment. I guess it's time for me to get ready, but I hope Reina would like this idea, or... If
It's not Rhino!
Before she could finish the sentence, she stands up, walks to her closet and begins to look through her closet. She scans the clothes and outfits she has prepared and decides to pick a white floral lace dress with
You
a
guys
ribbon
really
on
like
the
white
back.
floral
She
dresses, white
walks to her
dresses.
desk and picks out a pair of 2 pink ribbons to tie her hair up. After dressing, Nea cleans her room, and then goes to the kitchen to prepare snacks for Reina later.
Snacks? What kind of snacks?
As a surprise I should bake her a cake. But for now let's prepare some snacks. Nea pulls out some crackers, with some whipped cream and some gummy candy. She then decides to prepare the cake with some leftover baking ingredients she has. She sets up vanilla and the baking powder along with other various ingredients before mixing it and placing them in a cake sheet and turns the oven on to bake. After an hour, Nea checks the cake to see if it's ready before turning off the oven. She opens the oven. Using a mitten she takes the cake out and places it
I
on
want
the
the
cake
cake.
stand before
Give me
cutting
cake.
off 2 slices and placing it on a plate. Afterwards, Nea brings it up to her room along with a small light table. She later goes back down to bring the plate of snacks up too. By the time she's done setting up the snacks on
Setting
the table,
up.
she
Good
hears
job,
knocking on
Lucy.
her front door. Reina slowly drives into Nea's driveway. Traffic sure was hectic. It took longer than expected, but I hope Nea isn't disappointed.
Oh, Neye!
She gets
Neye!
out of the car carefully and walks towards the door before knocking. Nea walks down to her front door before opening it and seeing Reina and loudly shouting, Reina, I'm so glad you made it.
Rhino!
Come in, it's pretty cold today. Nea then walks back in and gestures Reina in towards her room.
It is
Reina
rude.
walks in and says excuse me as I enter before closing the door and following Nea in. As they walk down the hall, they talk about the stream and the fun they had before entering Nea's room.
Uh-huh.
Nea gestures towards Reina to take a seat on her bed, and then says feel free to have a snack or try the cake,
Cake!
before pressing a key
Yeah, I
on
want
her
some
desk
cake.
which plays a song called Desires by Mark Indigo. Before Reina can grab a snack, she looks up towards Nea with eyes of curiosity and says in excitement, so what's this idea you thought of? I'm curious what it is. Tell me already. She then takes a small bit of a cracker with whipped cream. Well, you see, Reina, I was deciding for Christmas or New Year's, we surprised management and our viewers with a surprise. Nea walks over towards Reina and places her hands on her shoulders. She slowly moved towards Reina's ears. I was wondering if you would be interested in trying an idea of what our viewers want, and if you would want to see them in shock. Reina was, by this point, extremely embarrassed. Annie, what do you mean by surprise? And what do our viewers want? By this point, Reina was leaning back holding herself up with her arms. Nea's eyes began to glimmer and she exclaimed excitedly, let's announce a lunch date collab to our viewers and discuss stories and things we have, and also feature membership exclusive content such as collab keyring or other things. Reina sighed, looked down for a moment to back up at Nea and excitedly claimed that sounds fantastic. I can't wait to plan this with you. Maybe we could do it starting next year to surprise chat.
What?
Nea, excited, hugged Reina and loudly claimed, oh you. This is why we all love you. Tob continued.
Tob continued. What is... okay. For science? For science, cutie? Could you send me more of this? For science. For research. For research. Could you send me all the versions and all installations of this? Stardew, look away, child! Look away, child! Yeah, just send me the links. And the replies to this one. I would like to read, what you got. Thank you. Hi. Arigato. Thank you. Charger's always judging. When is she not judging me? She's small sister for a reason. Let me see. Did I get the next one ready? Oh my god, the cheeks are right us. Pop it. Pop it. Hey, cheeks! Stop it. Okay, next one! My girdle! 1, 2, 3. 3 more. 3 more? Yeah, 3 more. Okay, cut. Okay. Reina, don't judge me. Oh yeah, Judge Shizu. Judge Shizu. Yeah, Judge Shizu. Audrey? Yeah, I'll have Audrey read the next one. Miracle at Demon Prom by Noodle.
It didn't help that
Hey, shut up, Lucy. Shut up, Lucy. Audrey. Hey. Okay, Ikimashou.
It didn't help that
No, start at the beginning, you dork.
only 2 more days and I still don't have a date. Reina thought to herself.
Hey, my name! She
While
pronounced it
Reina was a
correctly.
pretty young demon with an amazing personality and a dump up for the ages, she was also a social outcast. The other demons at Demon High didn't want anything to do with her, since they said that she wasn't a real demon. Reina's father was a fallen angel, so Reina was only half demon or a heavenly demon.
Thank you for the
It
super
didn't
chat.
help that Reina hid her demon type from everyone else out of fear of being made fun of. That actually backfired as the other demons made fun of her even more and called her a dork demon or a shower demon. Worst of all, the other demons was the head of the cool kids, clique an evil demon with the most evil name of all, Stacy.
Stacy!
was heaven-bent on making Reina's life a living heaven. She made
No!
sure that no demon
Not a
would
living
ask her
heaven!
to Demon Prom, or would accept her invitation to Demon Prom. Whatever, I don't need those other demons. I don't need Demon Prom. I'd much rather just stay home and play Skyrim anyway.
It's accurate.
Reina got out of her demon portal and walked towards the school. She was only able to walk a few steps till she heard her name getting called out. Turning around, she saw Gale strutting towards her.
No!
Gale was an imp that had the talent to ruin any and everything he touched and thought about.
No!
"I would like to go to
Why?
Demon Prom with Emmy," he blurted out. Reina thought back to the time Gale deleted her Savagam and one of her favorite
Savagam!
things, and just started laughing at the thought of going to prom with Gale.
Thank you,
You
Nina!
had to know that there is no chance in heaven I would go to Demon Prom with you. I'd rather stay home than go to prom with you. Reina
Accurate!
turned around and walked towards the school entrance a bit faster this time. On the way to her locker, she noticed demons staring at her more than usual. Attributing it to the thing with Gale, she didn't really pay much mind. Reina opened her locker, and a letter dropped to the floor. Curious, Reina snatched the letter up from the ground. It was from Neen. Neen Mana was an exchange student from the clouds. Reina was infatuated with her, since she
We should
first
got my
laid
name
eyes
right
on
this
her. And Neen was actually the one person who took Reina serious, and interacted with her on a regular basis. With trembling hands, Reina opened the letter. There was only one line written in the letter. Will you go to
We're in the
Demon
prom
Prom
of
with me?
Nana?
Reina couldn't believe her eyes, and reread the letter a couple of times. Then she pressed the letter to her chest with one hand, and slammed her locker shut with the other one. Whirling around, Reina started skipping down the hallway towards Neen's locker. There she was, standing an angel in between demons like a shining beacon. Neen, yes, yes, yes. Neen turned around and looked at Reina dumbfounded. Of course I will go to Demon Prom with you.
I wanna go to prom
what
with
are we
Nana!
talking about? Neen asked Reina, still not sure what this was about. You're
No!
left, Neen. The one where you asked me out to demon prom. Of course I will go with you. Neen's expression changed from confusion to concern. Reina, I didn't write you any letter. If I would want to go to demon prom with you, I would have asked you. Tears starting to pool in her eyes. But Neen. I'm sorry, Reina. Besides, you know my boyfriend too unsacred almost doesn't like me going out with other people. They are quite jealous. Anger started to mix with Reina's frustration, and with tears streaming down her face she blurted out, well, whatever. The prom is for demons only anyway, you are not allowed there. And who even is that Cladomus guy? They probably don't exist. You said they are from some made-up country like Canada or something.
Canada or
You could have just said that you didn't really like me. By now a crowd of demons had formed around the two of them, and most of them were laughing at Reina in the situation. Reina started to run, pushing through some demons heading towards her demon portal. She didn't care about school anymore. What good is school if everyone there hates you? Getting in her demon portal, she drove home. Arriving home, Reina knew that only one thing could cheer her up, a good meal. She went to her kitchen, started to cook some noodles. With tears still running down her face, some of them dropped on the noodles. Through Reina's demon powers, the noodles transformed and infused together into a person. Reina dropped the ladle in her hand in shock. No need to worry, I'm a good noodle, don't worry. The noodle creature said to Reina. My name is Noodler, but you can call me Noodle for short. Your demon powers and deep sadness have brought me to this place. I'm here to help you and brighten your day. Look, Noodle, or whatever your name is, I don't care about that.
Oh my god!
And I just want to eat some noodles.
She's so sorry!
Some good place. Well, you see, I'm a noodle, and this can provide you with all the noodles you would ever need.
Oh my
You never
god!
have to be hungry again. Saying that, Noodler produced a plate of noodles with
Oh my
salmon.
god!
Here you go, one plate of noodles with salmon for you. Now you don't even have to cook. Grab your doggo and enjoy your comfy show in bed. And don't be too sad. I know you still don't
Oh my
have a
god!
date to demon prom, so why don't I just accompany you? I don't think I want to go to demon prom anymore. And even if I don't think I would want to go with a noodle. You wouldn't go with a noodle, you would go with a noodle. Famous pasta demon. You
Famous
surely have heard of me.
pasta demon!
Reina chuckled, so you are a demon now. And a famous one too.
Oh my
At
god!
least you got some kind of humor. Noodle smiled. See, my noodle powers already worked. You stopped crying and even laughed.
Oh my
What
gosh!
have you got to lose? I come and pick you up at 7 p.m. on the day of prom with my noodle mobile, and we will have a great day prom showing those other demons
Noodle-mobile!
what they are missing out on. I guess. But if I'm not having fun, I'm leaving. Sounds like a plan to me.
Why do you have a
I will see you in 2
noodle-mobile?
days then. The day of the demon prom arrived, and Reina was wearing a dress made by the famous designer Slay Coleman.
It's like,
At 7
oh
p.m. the doorbell rang, and Reina went to open it. Outside stood Noodler with a bouquet of noodles in his hand. How you look gorgeous. These are for you, and see, there are even little ruffles resting on them. Thank you, Reina said with her eyes beaming. Shall we get going then? They got in the noodle
Thank you,
mobile and
myself.
drove to the prom. When the noodle mobile rolled up at prom, all eyes were on them. Nobody had seen such a shiny car made out of pizza and pasta before. Noodler got out of the car and opened the door for Reina. The demons who were around started staring and murmuring amongst themselves. You want something to drink? Maybe they have some good apple juice in here. Noodler
Apple
asked
juice.
Reina.
Mm.
Yeah, let's grab a drink. I have something to eat. Quoto, I can help with that. Noodle exclaimed. and reached into his pocket.
No,
When
Noodler,
he
no!
took his hand out of his pocket, he held a Ziploc bag full of spaghetti. Turning to one of the chaperones, he
Why?
asked, "What is your spaghetti policy here?" The demon just shrugged and turned around, not paying any more attention to them. Care for some pocket spaghetti, Reina? It's one of the finest snacks
Reina.
there are. Not as fine as you, but still pretty good. Pocket spaghetti? That sounds gross. I think I'll just stay with my drink for now. While they were standing near the drink, Stacy and her entourage approached Reina. Hey son, didn't think you would show your face around here. Not after the show you provided with that angel girl. Did you like the letter I wrote you? I have to say your reaction was even better than I imagined.
Stacy sucks,
Stacy
man.
let out her most demonic laugh. Reina started trembling with rage, and was about to punch Stacy when she fell to hand grab her arm. Let her be. Don't give
No,
her
I'm
the
gonna hack her up. I'm gonna
satisfaction of
flip stuff.
riling you up.
I'm gonna flip
She will
tables.
get what is coming to her soon enough. Noodle tried to calm Reina, and to his surprise it actually worked. Stacy scoffed and started walking away, when she suddenly started losing her footing, and fell straight on her face. Now
Hey!
it was Reina's
Show
turn
her
to
who's
laugh
boss.
her most
Yeah.
demonic laugh, and while doing so she saw what Stacy slipped on. There was a mound of spaghetti on the ground that Stacy stepped in and now was laying in. Confused Reina looked at Noodler. You see, Reina, there is pocket spaghetti for when you are hungry, and there is floor spaghetti for when you need to teach someone a lesson. So since we have dealt with this, how about we move to the dance floor for a bit? But let's
happening? What's happening?
The dance floor. After a while of dancing, Reina got close to
Floor
Noodle
spaghetti.
and said, "This has been a great evening. I could have never imagined something this great coming out of this. But how about we head out now, and you take me back home? It's getting a bit cold." "Sure thing, let's get out of here, and go somewhere warmer. I can keep
Oh
you
my
warm on the
gosh.
inside with my noodles, and on the outside with my hug." Noodle smiled warmly at Reina, and then laid his arm around her. Together they started walking out of the prom,
He
and
lied
into
his
a bright
arm.
and past a filled future.
It's right in close to film. I can't. Okay, there were so many twists and turns. You really channeled your D&D and subverted expectations. I did not think there was gonna be a self-insert. At first I thought you were making a fanfic about me and Kale. Then I thought you were making a fanfic about me and Nene. Then I thought it was about this girl named Stacy. And then you do self-insert. You have a noodle mobile. Is that canon now? That's canon. This is great. Mystic Tony, thank you for the super chat. Best light novel. this was definitely a miracle at Demon Plum. It's okay. Thank you for your submission. That's hilarious. I just kept getting even more chaotic. Skeet, I like to thank you so much. You guys are definitely helping me feel better today. You're really helping me feel better. I love you guys. Thank you guys. All of your submissions. This one is from Ian. Falling deeper with you. Gosh, I don't know. Hey, listen. There were twists, turns, and a help you out of noodles. Amazing. Yeah, that was really good. It was really good. I can't believe some of you guys stayed up so late finishing these.
These feelings, what were they called again? Sadness? Sorrow? Despair sounds about right, honestly. Despair at the knowledge that no matter what I do, might never turn around to watch who is following you.
Eh? I don't want... No! Audrey, no! Let's use the free voices then. Fine. How dare you, Audrey?
This pain in my chest caverns into an abyss.
No, it's not as funny. Fire.
This pain in my chest caverns into an abyssal pit, one from which I don't want to climb out of again. I just want to watch you even if for just a second,
Bro!
so keep my eyes open as it all fades to black.
We only have one more after
Expecting a
this.
thud and resounding jolt of pressure through my body, I prepare for impact, but it never comes. The endless falling into the ever deeper darkness.
Rigged.
The shadows weave themselves around my body as I begin to get taken in. Suffocating, lacerations from the pain cutting into me. I finally close my eyes and surrender myself to the formlessness around me. I sink quicker and quicker, even quicksand would be child's play. With one last gasp I draw in deep of the little air around me, choking I bellow my cries into the night. Lost as they are, I see your face flash before my eyes, and I feel fire well within me. I begin to struggle, grasping at the squishy slippery surface below. My hands take purchase as my strength renews and I begin to climb. Tunneling through all manner of emotions, the light begins to return to me. From gradual to a quickened pace, blinding light begins to flood my vision as I reach with all my might and find the land above. Grasping with full force, I begin to heave my body free from the sticky sludgy shadows. As I inhale, my lungs burn from the fresh air that makes its way into my limbs. Primal sense overwhelms me as I begin my search to find you. I run faster and harder than I ever have before. My legs feel stronger, my body now overflows with teeming life energy. The rush of chasing you enthralls me as I break into a forward sprint. After a considerable amount of time passes, I begin to slow until stopping completely. I hear light footsteps behind me as I turn my head and see something I can't believe. You, haggardly running towards me with all your might, stumble and trip. Landing face first with an expectant thud. Rushing over, I check to see if you're alright. With a bloodied nose you smile the gentlest smile to have ever graced my eyes. I finally caught up to you. Wiping your nose as you move closer and clasp my leg with the little strength that remains inside. I thought you would leave me. You say with tears glistening, I won't ever let you go. I promise, please don't let me. A warmth washes over my heart as it swells with love for you. I promise to never leave. After all, I was the one trying to catch up this whole time. Reaching down with my arm outstretched, I grab your hand and help you up. With encouragement you clean your nose on my now removed shirt. Getting down on my knees I motion for you to climb my back. Hesitantly you approach until you collapse yourself onto my waiting frame. With legs between my arms, I stand. Now make sure you hang on tight. Okay. You reply with a weak voice, I start to make my way forward with you now in tow. Nuzzling your face against my back in a hushed tone, let out the 3 words you wanted to say the entire time, I love you. Your voice trails as your body becomes limp. With breath stabilizing you fall into a slumber to try and recover from exhaustion. My face flush with a red tint, I return your words with but one extra, I love you too.
This is so good! This is so good! Ian, what? What the heck? This is so good! What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing being so talented? What the heck? This is beautiful, Ian! Oh my gosh, that's so good, everybody! Give our brother a hand, that is so good! Seriously, thank you for that submission. And I like this because it's kind of thinking about anybody. Well, anyone. Oh, chasing the one that you love so much. That's beautiful, I was tearing up, that's so pretty. Like you're chasing after that person the whole time they're chasing after you. It's so good! You got me in the feels! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah, you guys are all so talented in writing. So talented. And Shars, you give it a stamp of approval. Yeah, I know who it's about. I know. She cheated the system, Ian, I get it. But Cheryl likes it, so I say that's a win. Ian, she heard it! I mean, hi! That's cool. gorgeous. Mwah! Gorgeous. Thank you, Reina. You can do the last one. Let me do the last one. Okay. This one? It's... Oh gosh. Really? Really, Ivo? Ivo, are you here right now? Use paragraphs next time though. You heard the lady. You heard the kid. Come on. Paragraphs. Shut up, Sharizu. She has a nose that looks like it can't be you. Shut up. I have a nose. Charlotte has the same nose as me. Charlotte has the same nose as me. Next one, promise. Oh, it's gonna be more. You gotta find more. You will. I'm kidding. Seriously, no, you're super talented. Mommy. And Sharizu also doesn't have a nose. Exactly, then who's it about? Who's it about? This is the last one. Sharizu as a critic? Charlotte, have you been listening this whole time? Charlotte, check the hashtag. Do you wanna give your ratings? Cause I love them all, cause, you know, the fanfictions. But I feel like you'd be a better critic. No? Dear girls with no nose then. Well then who is the story about then if it mentioned a nose? Huh? This is the last one.
Gail and Tina, a tragedy.
Oh my god, I have a why.
Gail was the tour de force of salmon cakes. Yep, just salmon cakes. This peculiar skill was sought far and wide by royals, aristocrats, and the recently crowned king of Ernland.
Charlotte, I want you to...
has taken a keen interest in
I want you to rate them.
Cakes.
Rate them.
Why does Gail matter?
And is its own category, because it's about you.
On a breezy morning in the autumn of 1869. Tina, an average girl of average size, of average intelligence, of average averageness, had found employment.
I'm not average. What?
Employment at the Grand Hotel of Broccoli Shire was the gateway to the middle class, a life where she could die in her 40s, not her 30s. However, Tina wasn't chained to the fetters of the human world as unbeknownst to the locals. She was the daughter of Momama.
Mama.
Well, she was a demon lord.
Travis.
I am single. My number is at the bottom. Moving on.
I'm single.
Tina was working her 14-hour shift as the Industrial Revolution had yet to provide her with adequate working hours.
No,
Morning
shut
routine
up.
was laundry, an activity Tina had rather enjoyed, like a maniac. Anyway, as she scrubbed away at the petticoat, Nene gently tapped her on the shoulder. Nene was a new friend Tina had grown close to after a mutual
She said
disdain
the name
for the
right,
crowd of
Nene!
peasant boys outside the basement that sent them super chats, whatever the hell that is. Oh hi, Nene. How's the ovens, dork? Asked Nene. Hey, I'm not a dork. Tina snorted.
Yeah.
Did you hear? Asked Nene. Tina paused the scrubbin' for a moment.
The scrubbin'.
What's going on? The king is visiting later tonight and he's throwing a
I'm
gorilla
only 20 in
in
demon
Vern's
years.
ball. There is also a famous chef coming by the name of Gale. I heard he is the most famous chef in the whole of Ernland.
What are we?
Oh, never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Understandable, dork. Well, catch ya later. I got Cloud Tomos to ring drum.
Club Thomas. You mean Club
Tina
Thomas?
peered down at the petticoat, taking a brief pause. What Tina had failed to mention was that she and Gale go back, way back. They both grew up in the small town of Kawaii. Gale was her first and only ever
Kawaii
crush.
more.
He was the dreamboat of the town. All the women and men of Kawaii are fond over Gale.
No.
The locks of Steve Buscemi and the body of Danny DeVito, well known to
Nene.
the time. Tina once secretly gifted him a heart-shaped badge, but before Tina could muster any courage to tell Gale, he had left Kawaii to pursue his dreams of salmon cakes, leaving a hole in poor Tina's heart. After the brief pause, Tina threw the petticoat into the basket and started scrubbing the hat of a well-known Chihuahua. This is going to be a long day, she thought to herself. Evening fell over the Grand Hotel of Broccoli Shire. Guests had started to arrive in droves, the most extravagant guests arriving in carriages. Some carriages were even convertible. Tina watched from the kitchen window, a building separate from the hotel, as she ate spoonfuls of mayonnaise. A carriage shaped like a salmon cake with tartar spread above pulled up in front of the main entrance. A hench-like figure stepped out, hair flowing in the wind. It was him, drippy in his famous pink apron.
No.
Sparkled as Gale walked up the stone steps of the entrance, his magnificence centered between two spiraling pillars. As Gale vanished into the crowds and hotel, Tina looked away from the window and noticed Nene walk past. Nene, she shouted. Nene,
Okay, I'll read it, Salty
carrying
Mars.
glasses
Thank
of
you.
non-alcoholic
She used the right
orange
hashtag.
juice, turned towards Tina. What is it, Tina? I've not been honest with you. I do know Gale, said Tina. Tina sat Nene
Oh my
down,
god, oh my
explaining
god.
to her about her past with
No,
Gale.
no, I don't want
I think of you, Nene.
this.
Please, let me work the floor, I'll owe you one. Nene paused for a second. Sure. If you return though, I'll be massively disappointed, Nene laughed. Tina pranced with joy, clapping her heels together. Oh thank you, Nene. Thank you. Tina embraced Nene before
We
she
want
handed
this.
over to her glasses of non-alcoholic orange juice. Tina trotted towards the hotel,
Yay.
weary eyes gazing at Tina as she looked like she was in desperate need of the lavatory. Tina wandered the main hall, skillfully offering guests non-alcoholic orange juice from the carrying tray and collecting empty glasses, all while keeping her eyes open for him. The evening droned on, not a single sign of him.
No.
Tina explored all four corners of the main hall, not once or twice, but 3 times. Did Gale elude her? Maybe we aren't meant to be? Tina thought to herself. No, I saw him earlier, there's no mistaking it. Tina
Oh my
sat on a chair
gosh.
by the kitchen entrance. A bell rang and everyone in the hall moved towards the spiral stairs. Tina curiously moved behind the crowd with a slight view of the top of the stairs. The king, Tommy Wiseau, stood at center. Oh hi, guests. I did not want to
I did
spoil this
not.
ball.
What did this boy did not?
But after trying these salmon cakes, I believe it was in my best interest. Which is why tonight our guest of honor is Gale. You are all probably familiar with his salmon cakes, which is why you all understand why we must throw a ball in his honor.
Yay.
The guests cheered and clapped. Tina clapped too, letting out a fat sheesh. Now, let the gorilla endurance ball begin.
Jeez.
Tina watched as Gale walked down the spiral staircase, greeting and shaking the hands of many guests. Tina saw this as her opportunity to finally let Gale know. She walked through the crowd, easing her way towards Gale. Gale turned his gaze towards her where their eyes met. Tina. Gale.
Gale.
Reached out for Tina,
Gale.
their hands touching at the fingertips. Help me, Gale.
So anyway, how's your work life?
Before Tina could reply, a group of people dressed in broccoli costumes surrounded Gale, lifting him up and walking back up the spiral staircase. Tina stood there, perplexed. What the actual Frisia? Tommy Wiseau rose from his throne atop. The crowd
What?
of guests
What the
once
actual
again moved towards
Frisia?
the stairs. The sharp silence fell in the hall. Now, to become the greatest salmon cake chef alive, I will consume this man. Tommy
What?
Wiseau stood above Gale, who had now been roped to some poles. Tina ran up the staircase, grabbing Gale by the waist. Wiseau took a deep breath in, inflating to the size of courage.
What?
The deep breath, like a vacuum, sucking both Gale and Tina. Wiseau deflated, returning to his normal size. The space where Gale and Tina once stood now empty except for a pink apron pinned with a heart-shaped badge. 1 broccoli costume stream equals 1 Gale and 1 Tina
I don't know! What? 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 Oh my god. Okay, fine. That's a pretty good one. That's pretty good. So, before we read the last one of his soul demages, they just submit anything? I will be eating pineapple pizza in a broccoli costume for 20k, like I said I would. Okay? I will do it, but I'm not happy about it. And I said that back when I had much fewer, and I did not think that this day would ever come. To be honest with you, I did not think ahead. Okay, I did not plan ahead. I'm gonna do it. God, I'll probably do it like next week or something. Not this week, because after today, I'm gonna take a couple days off to rest. And then we have a collaboration with Shiki after today. But I'm gonna do it. God, fine. You're adorable fool. You don't think you for the super chat price for Tina and Gail. A date with a shrimp. This is Salty Marsh's story. This is the last story. The last one. I love Evie. I hope I get to eat Evie in this story.
Date with a shrimp. The day started, like most days, slow. Wake up, make a Twitter space, be showered with love from the Colt family and endure their occasional
No
teasing.
Colt family,
Reina
yes.
remained adamant that she was not a dork, despite obvious evidence to the contrary. Her continued denial was not only endearing, but just another example of her unlimited dorkiness.
I'm not a dork though!
The
That's a
day
joke,
had
right?
begun like most days, but today was a special day. Reina was going on a date with her shrimp wife, Ushio Ebi.
Ushio
The
Ebi!
escaped Reina. In her excitement, she hit something with her small toe. She was real brave about it and only shed a small amount of tears. Despite the small setback, Reina remained cool, like the amazing demon she was. Oh no, I can't even walk.
I always
properly.
hit stuff
How am I
for
gonna handle
myself.
a date?
All the time.
I'll embarrass myself in front of EBI. And then my mom will exile me from the family for being an embarrassment to succubi around the world. Totally cool.
Totally cool.
But alas, time waits for no one, no matter how cool they remain under pressure. In what felt like no time at all, Reina was in front of EBI's house.
EBI.
To Reina's surprise, someone unfamiliar was standing in
turning
front
it
of her wife's home. A man so unremarkable, he could have passed for the protagonist of a harem manga. Upon closer inspection,
Silly
his eyes
mama.
looked wrong. Unnerving for a demon, even. Lady Sun, Her Magnificence Ushio Ebi, Mother to Snubbe,
Snubby!
awaits you in her quarters. Would you like me to show you the way, or are you in no need of my assistance? While his voice sounded normal, Reina was almost sure that it echoed beyond her hearing, with a pitch imperceptible to most beings. But Reina was a polite demon, so she ignored the strangeness. Thank you for the offer, but I'm alright.
EBI, open
There
up!
is no need to bother yourself. The man blinked, and one of the countless snubbies appeared on his head. But of course. Should you be in need of my assistance later, simply call for me. Through Snubby, I will be there to assist you. He blinked again, and Snubby appeared within his eyes. Reina walked on, slightly unnerved. When did we enter the house? I don't remember the door being opened, she whispered to herself. I probably just didn't notice. I've been rather distracted. She told herself. After walking what felt like an eternity through a seemingly endless hallway, Reina arrived at EBI's door. Forgetting all of her worries, She knocked on the door with
What's
the
going on,
enthusiasm
Snappy?
of a demon in love.
Snappy!
ABI, it's me, Rain Dash.
ABI!
Before she could finish her sentence, the door was ripped open. Reina. EBI was waiting beyond the door and immediately threw herself at her wife. But Reina's noodle arms weren't strong enough to hold her, and they both fell to the floor. For a moment, both were silent. Then they started laughing, smiling from ear to ear. All the snubbies in EBI's room felt far less ominous than usual.
Oh my god!
EBI. So much. You're the cutest wife in the world. Reina whispered into EBI's hair, her head buried in Reina's chest. EBI's ears light up in red. GWA. Wah.
Jig,
No,
wah,
you.
wah!
EBI weakly countered,
No,
unable to
you!
meet her wife's eyes. With her head finally catching up with her own words, Reina realized what she just said. She felt her entire body heat up, an incredibly strong blush covering her entire face. Both of them stumbled over themselves to stand up again, awkwardly pretending the prior moment did not happen. To change the topic, Reina asked, by the way, who's the guy at the entrance? The guy at the entrance? Ah, you mean Alex. He's Snubba's friend and is currently pretending to be an
I
attendant
love
for
this
her.
universe!
I'm so proud of her for making friends. EBI said, while petting the snail slithering up the doorway. All Snubbas in the room were purring in concert. That's
No!
all we have for
I
now.
love this,
started writing
seriously!
Too late. There will be more.
Please give me more! Send me updates! I'll check the fanfic tag more than just today. I'll make sure to check it. I'll add it to like my tags I check. This was great! I love this universe. And I love that Abby and I, it kind of reflects us pretty well. Our dynamic. It reflects us pretty well. Thank you so much, Salty Marge. I love this. Please send me updates. Don't pat Snappy No rush or anything. Thank you so much for your submissions, you guys. This was pretty great, and I feel a lot better that we did not use my virtual album. Honestly, I feel like the robot voice made it a lot better. And added to the experience for me. Kitty, you can send it. You can put it in the tag. Just put it in the tag. Just put it in the tag and once I get it, I can just remove it from there. I can just hide it. Or actually, put it in the replies to your original submission. Don't even worry about it. I don't care, I'm giving you permission. I want to read it. I don't eat no stinking broccoli. Only salmon. Sound guy, you thought you could get me? You thought you could get me, huh? I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Yeah, it's fine. I saw you what you said earlier about writing. It's okay. Yeah, it's really fun. I had a lot of fun reading all of your stories today. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I think I'm gonna probably call it here for today. So how about we go back to my room and close it out? Here I am. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You're gonna get a broccoli in the third part. No, I don't want guys! Please! Glad I played. I'm glad you came too! Yay! I mean, I didn't do a really good job of promoting it either, guys. Whenever I want to plan it, there's always something else really big happening, and then I'm like, I'll wait till the big thing's over to promote it, but then by that time, there's no time. There's no time! But, yeah, thank you guys. We'll have another show coming out today, and I'll be gone tomorrow. There'll be another show coming out tomorrow. And, there'll be a show coming out on Saturday and Sunday. The days that I'm not streaming. I may also do gorilla streams during those days. And it'll be really fun. Nice rain every day. Yeah, I'll try to do gorillas during those days if I can. Thank you guys so much again for 20k. Can't believe it. I really, really, really appreciate all of your support. And I woke up to such a nice surprise. Sorry, my voice cracked. I woke up to such a nice surprise. So I'll take tomorrow to rest my voice, and Friday I'll hang out with Shiki, and have fun, it'll be fun. Family, 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 family. Family, 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 family. Family, 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 family. Family! Family, family. Family. So, after you guys rest well, be well, stay hydrated, know that each and every day you've been the best you can be. I love you all so much. Good. Hugs, 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 hugs. Best co-leader. We're not a co-boat. So, you know? You know? You know? Dr. Riddle! Family! I'm Vin Diesel. Family! Little Choo! Choo choo! Squeeze on Choo! I love you guys. Yeah, make sure you hydrate. And I'll see you all Friday! I love you, 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 I love you. I'll take you out too. Korinsuke, 本当にありがとう. Congratulations on 20k. That's almost 50k and beyond. Thank you so much, Korinsuke. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate you. And thank you for your support. It means a lot to me. You guys mean the world to me. I love you guys. Love you! Stream's over anyway. I don't pause my stream, that's not how that works. Bye! Bye! You mean a lot to us. You mean more to me. You guys mean even more to me. Even more to me! You in more open doors. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye. Pikachu. Thank you guys. I'll see you later. I don't want to go, but I have to feel better. Oh, sucks. Bye. Oh. Oh. Um. Love you, bye.